Hello and welcome back to the YouTube channel. I have recently lost 15 kilos of body fat in 10 weeks. As you can see from the picture above, this is where I started and this is where I'm at currently, 5 days out from a fitness photo shoot. Today I'm going to be telling you exactly what I've done over the last 10 weeks to lose this amount of body fat so you can do exactly the same. I'm going to talk you through my top 5 tips to ensure that you lose body fat going into summer. Tip number 1, tracking your food. This is the most important tip of them all. You need to be tracking absolutely everything that goes into your mouth, down to the last splash of olive oil in your pan, down to the milk in your coffee. All these things contain calories, so we need to know exactly what's going in every single day. First things first, we need to go online to a calorie calculator, input your metrics and find out your maintenance calories. From that, you're going to subtract 20%, and this will be your starting deficit. That's going to put you into a 20% calorie deficit, and it's going to start the fat loss process. As long as you are 100% accurate with your tracking, this is guaranteed to work. Step number 2, an easy one that we can all do, add in some form of cardio in the gym. I would recommend starting with 20 minutes post-workout, 4 to 5 times per week. This can be done on the bike, on the cross trainer, the treadmill, or even the Stairmaster, whichever you prefer. When we're doing cardio, I recommend getting your heart rate somewhere between 130 and 150 beats per minute. That's going to put you in that fat burning zone, making sure that you're utilizing body fat as energy for the cardio. Number 3, a very easy one that we all do day to day anyway, but I want you to start tracking steps. Steps is the easiest way of burning body fat without causing too much fatigue on the body, without leaving you drained, and it's something that we can implement very, very easily, no matter where you're at. So what I want you to do is start off tracking steps. You can use an Apple Watch, you can use a Fitbit, you can even use your smartphone. It doesn't really matter as long as you're tracking your steps. Let's start by ensuring you hit 8,000 steps every single day over the course of the week. So that's the first 3 tips. You're tracking your food, you're weighing out every last gram. Secondly, you're doing some cardio in the gym. Doesn't matter what form of cardio, as long as your heart rate is getting elevated, somewhere in that 130 to 150, maybe even 160 beats per minute. Number 3, we're tracking steps. So these are the 3 most important factors to ensure that you start dropping body fat. Number 4, weight training. Now this isn't absolutely essential to drop body fat, but if you think of the desired physique that you want to achieve this summer, I can almost guarantee that that physique that you want has some level of muscularity. And what we need to think about is, if we weight train, as the body fat comes off, weight training is going to help keep the skin nice and tight, going to help fill out the physique in the right areas, create that shape, create that structure that we want. Now I would opt for 3 to 5 gym sessions per week that are weight based. Whilst we're in the gym then, you can implement your cardio post-workout. So why do we do cardio post-workout? Because we want to put as much energy and effort into the weight training as possible, as this creates a lot more demand from the body. We can then go do the cardio afterwards when the body is in more of a fasted state, so it's going to chip away at the body fat for energy as opposed to what you've eaten throughout the day. Number 5, now this one might shock a few people. It might come as a bit of a surprise. If you're someone who doesn't sleep much or works a very high stress job, combine the 2 of those, you're going to really struggle to lose body fat. So one thing that you need to ensure is that you get your body in a good sleep routine, going to bed at the same time every night, waking up at the same time on the morning. Create a good routine, putting your phone down an hour before bed, turning the TV off half an hour before bed. All these things can help. Sleep in a cool room, obviously a dark room, and this will just ensure that the body is carrying as little stress as possible. The less stress we have on the body, the more sleep we get, the easier it's going to be to drop body fat. So now let's go back to the start. You're tracking your food, you're doing your cardio, you're doing your steps, your weight training, and you've got your sleep on lock. 3 weeks in, we see a stall on the scales. The body fat stops dropping. So what do we do next? There's 3 different things we can do here. We can increase steps, we can increase cardio, or we can decrease food. Depending on how quickly you need to lose the body fat, depends on how aggressive you go with any of those three things. Me personally, what I would look to do first is increase the cardio. So let's say you started at 5 times 20 minutes cardio every single week, body weight stalls. What we're gonna do next, we're gonna increase that to either 6 times 20 minutes per week or 5 times 25 minutes per week. And that way we're gonna pull ourselves into a deeper deficit. Let's say you're not really hungry, you're in a calorie deficit, but you're not really hungry, body weight stalls. Let's take another 10% away from the calories, and that's gonna put us yet again into a deeper deficit. If you're someone who hasn't got much time for the gym, you're already feeling pretty hungry, the next best thing to do when the body weight stalls is increase output through steps. So you're gonna go out for an extra walk on your lunch break at work, or you might go out for a little walk on a morning, or you might even just get a few extra steps in by going for a walk to the shop rather than driving to the shop. There's so many ways that you can increase your step count without even realizing. So they are the 5 things that I did to lose 15 kilos of body fat over 10 weeks. I stuck to my calorie deficit, I did my cardio, I did my steps, I did my weight training, and I ensured that my sleep was very, very good. If you take all those into consideration, implement them into your life, you can do exactly the same. Now, if you've got any more questions, any more queries, please feel free to subscribe, drop a comment below, or follow me on Instagram where you can send me a DM any questions that you've got. Thank you.